What is up, YouTube? About to drizzle on you my third Wi-Fi battle. It's against a guy named Jack. I met him on Pokemon Online. Pokemon Online name was DestinyChampCookie. Pretty comical name, I guess. So he sends out his Haxorus. I lead off with Infernape. I thought he was going to lead off with T-Tar, so I went with Infernape because he's banded. So I just go for the U-turn, get out of there. There's a little less than half, but I'm from an unstabbed U-turn. I'm happy, I'll take that. So I send out my horny seed because he's horny and he wants to just do stuff to this Haxorus. But it's like he tries to rape her and she knows like kung fu and just karate chops him in the head. And that does a lot. Unstab ×2. But it is a Haxorus at +1, and that's like freaking 650 attack, depending on how his EV spreads are. But now I'm looking kind of okay. I sent in my Gengar predicting another Brick Break. It doesn't affect. It has really no point because he just goes for the Outrage here. Kills off my Gengar. And I basically just wanted to fodder out my Gengar. That crit didn't matter, by the way. I just basically wanted to fodder out my Gengar so I could send in my Scarfed Hydreigon, my Timid, Max Speed, Max Special Attack, Scarfed Hydreigon. And I know I'm going to outspeed this Haxorus easily. Go for the Draco Meteor. And this game was a little weird. He said no legendaries. And I'm like, okay, what about like Mew or like Latios who aren't Ubers? He's like, no legendary. Smiley face. I'm like, okay, I'm bringing like just a Hydreigon. So he goes into his steroid taking Machamp, and he goes for the Dynamic Punch, kills off my horny seed, and his reign of rapage and being horny is over as he faints. Send out my Infernape. He's banded. He has a Flare Blitz. That's stab. That's a 1 dead Machamp. Yeah, spoiler alert. No, he's dead. It's easy to tell. So his steroid taking bitch is down, and my Infernape's doing work at this point. He sends out his T-Tar. I'm like, I don't really want to get hit. I thought he was going to hit me with an Earthquake, to be honest, because Stone Edge would have been a kill too, but Earthquake has 100%, and that would have been a kill too, so I probably would have gone for the Earthquake. So I sent him my Gyarados, and I also wanted to get the Intimidate off on him. Most T-Tars are special attack, not most, but some are special attacking, most are actually mixed Tars, but he goes for the Dragon Dance, telling me I made a good move without even realizing, getting off that Intimidate. So now he's sitting at regular base attack, and then +1 speed. He goes for the Ice Punch, and I'm like, I'll take Ice Punches all day if you don't want to hit me with a Rock Slide, so I go for a Waterfall. And that's going to take him down a lot. And I'm going to be buffled by this Sandstorm. But I got lefties. This is my Dragon Dance, Taunt, Waterfall, and Stone Edge. So he goes for the Crunch again. And that still doesn't do a lot. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, I was so confused. I'm like, yeah, I was going to fodder this thing, actually. I was going to fodder him, go into my Hydreigon, and pray to God that my freaking Focus Blast doesn't miss. So I go in, so he brings out his Cacturne, and I'm like, okay, Gyarados, you did a good job. High five. Let's go for the Stone Edge, get some damage, and I'm like, fodder, so I can bring out Infernape or Hydreigon. But he goes for the sub, and I'm like, oh, Sucker Punch, here it comes. Here comes the Sucker Punch. But I go for the Waterfall, just because I know it's probably going to break a sub, because Gyarados is a flying snake dragon, and that is going to be stab. Not very effective, but Cacturne does not have great defense. So I break the sub. He goes for the Swords Dance. And I'm like, Sucker Punching away. And at this point, I've seen 3 of his moves. Sub, Swords Dance, and I already know he has Sucker Punch, and there you see Sucker Punch. So last move, I'm predicting probably a fighting move, most likely Focus Punch because of that sub. So I go to my Jellicent, and he realizes he can't do shit. So he goes into his Volcarona, and I'm like, Will-O-Wisp that Cacturne. because that's the only thing I could have done without getting sucker punched. But it doesn't affect them. I don't really mind, because I don't really see Volcarona doing shit to my Jellicent. So, max HP, max special defensive. I know like people like to run mixed. Like I'm doing Ferrocint, if that's what you guys call it, Ferrocint, Synergy. But I know people like to run like, you know, different EVs. I'm a simple dude. I just did max defense on Ferrothorn and max special defense on Jellicent. So I'm just gonna Scald away. And I know what you guys are thinking. Will-O-Wisp and Scald, meaning to change Scald into Surf and keep just because sometimes when I need that 100% burn, I know it's only like 75 accuracy, I believe. It's still, you know, I need that. When I need that burn, I need that burn. I can't rely on 30%. I'd rather rely on 75%. So he hits Hurricane. In the sand, I believe it's 50%. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. Bullshit. So I get lefties back, and I know I can survive another Hurricane. And he hits again. Like, come on, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. I think he has like a 1 out of 4 chance to hit 2 in a row. So I hit myself. Like, this is bullshit. Like, if you run a calculator, it's like, if you do 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2, that's the fucking percentage I have that he has to successfully pull off that hacks. So it's 1/4 and 1/8. He has a 1/16th chance of doing all that. It's less than like fucking bullshit. So he sends out his Venomoth, Cacturne dies, fucking Stealth Rock, and Flare Blitz blanded. Flare Blitz banded ×2 stab. That's a dead Venomoth. That's overkill. That is overkill. So it was a pretty good battle, pretty offensive battle. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and also if you guys have a Pokemon Online, check out the PokeVerse. Great channel, fun people, and you know, if you want to battle, I'll be there on Pokemon Online. Really fun channel. It's kind of new. It's shortage on people. That's why I'm trying to advertise a little bit. Definitely check it out. Peace.